So that was one flash, which is superb. And that's actually good, so that means the beacon is working. Sailing wind rose. So today, starting with a 4-day sail trip, together with Jacco, going to the Wadden if everything works out as planned. Starting with a weather warning, 6 gusting 7, which is not necessarily the easiest on my boat because I'm lacking a head sail. That's actually the right sail for this, but it's not, didn't came with the kit. So quite curious and a bit anxious, to be quite honest with you, how that sail is going to turn out. Yes, the heat is on, both in the heater to make it a bit more comfy here, as in this episode. And it all started a little bit with my trusted GoPro Hero 9. This is what I mean, GoPro. Like, I don't know how many times this happens. Dan gaan we gewoon hierop verder. Om nu GoPro naar de kloten, dan maar zo. Dus, hier hebben we geen reefogen meer over. En voor zitten we ook op een tweede rif. De boot is wel goed handelbaar, maar wel een beetje schuin. GoPro, not a very good job actually, but well, we have enough material. We made it to Enkhuizen, and there we actually had some time to do the planning for the day after. Okay, what can possibly go wrong? Let's start with that.
What can't?
What possibly can't go wrong. So we intend to go to Vlieland tomorrow, and Vlieland is an island which is in an area known to the Netherlands for how do you say that? Droogvallen. That kind of dries up, so to say. So all the yellow places is where land comes visible if the tide is out, so if it's falling water. And tomorrow we intend to go to Koopmans. The first problem, by the way, is that there is no wind, so that'll be on the engine. And then we have to go through here, in here, and then over this land. So it's called Zuidoostrak. And we intend to do this like on high water. But for you to see, it is 0.4, 0.2. So on low water, there is no water. And we're 1 meter something deep, 110, I think. So that is going to be quite interesting indeed. Once we cross this part, we should be okay, because we can continue here, in here, and then there will be quite a current over there. And then we have to put on the engine to get in here, but that should be okay. So we checked the tides, we checked the tide map, and we should be okay if we leave at 6. So what can possibly go wrong? I wouldn't know.
Check tomorrow.
Check tomorrow. Yeah, that's gonna be quite a challenge. Can you find what you're looking for?
Sure.
Okay, so Jacco actually is in the kitchen making a nice salad. So looking forward to that. Witlofsalade. After having finished dinner, which was actually very tasty, we had a stroll around Enkhuizen, which is really a lovely city. I can recommend it for sure. Went to bed because we had to get up early the next day. Right away. I don't know what time it is, but it's dang early. 6 o'clock in the morning, because we want to go to Vlieland. Bring me that horizon! Waar ga je, Jacco?
Nou, naar het noorden,
Thee zetten.
Thee zitten, ja. Brood smeren.
Brood smeren, thee zetten.
Ja, het is weer lekker vroeg.
Dat is niet te herkennen, hè. Unrecognizable compared to yesterday. Markenmeer, IJsselmeer. Weird place. We're cheating a bit here. But as Jacco put it, sometimes we have to do what we have to do, right? So the diesel is having fun today. We're not the only ones. There's one over there, also on diesel. The only annoying thing is he's going faster. That's what you will always have. In the meantime, we have sunrise, we have coffee with love from Lowestoft, previous trip. Yeah, life is good. So all obviously important to know. Beautiful clouds, by the way. Not that I was looking forward to clouds, but still. But more important things, lunch. No,
Breakfast.
breakfast. Breakfast. And yes, obviously we have boterhammetjes. Boterhammetjes with peanut butter and jam.
Marmalade.
Marmalade and a krentenbol. Raisin bread. All very yummy, we think, as Dutch. Oh, look at the clouds. Those are amazing. Beautiful. In case you've paid attention to last week's video that I will put up here in the screen, there was actually a quiz question in that. And for something totally different, let's just give the right answer to the quiz. So last week's question was, which one is stronger, with or without the loop, the mastworp? And the answer is...
the one with the loop.
And it's my understanding that there's more friction, so that's why it is stronger. There you go. It's with the loop that creates more friction, that makes this clove hitch stronger. Actually, Christopher, thank you for your answer, said that a constructor knot is even stronger. But I'm not sure if we actually use that a lot when, for instance, tying up the fenders. Anyway, thank you for all your answers. And yeah, let's continue the storyline on our way to Vlieland. So we actually included the mainsail. Jacco opened it up and it now gained half a knot of speed, which is half a knot of speed. Oh, up till now a very relaxing trip, but sailing with Jacco is always sailing with a little bit of anxiety coming up somewhere in the trip. Okay, it seems we have decided to try to go over the Pannenkoek. Tend to forget its name, but I'll show it on the map later. It's a risky business. I'm feeling a bit anxious about that, but so before we were actually at the Waddenzee, we could attempt our not running aground experiment. We first had to go through the Kornwetterzand locks and past the bridge. And we're not the only ones in the lock. As you can see, it's jam-packed full. Really busy. Quite mental. Everybody's trying to get through the whole at the same time here. Everybody is like full throttle. It's like a bit too much. Exciting! We're at the Waddenzee! Yay! Oh my! Really? I'm closing again. Do you know the concept of social validation? When you do what everybody else does? Go sailing with Jacco. Or we're going to get grounded here, or not. These boats taking the risk, but the majority of the boats not taking the risk and going the other way. So hope this is gonna go okay. I don't feel really comfortable with this, but yeah, let's bring out the maps and really navigate on these maps. You don't feel all that worried, right?
No, not at all.
He doesn't feel worried. Annoying. I want to have that feeling too. I don't want to be.
You have to do this 10 times.
Yeah, you have to do this 10 times. Then you have to get grounded once, he advised. But let's not do that today, right?
Not on the first one.
Not on the first one. Let's just make it a success. Trying to go over the shallow part to win 10 minutes. And if we will lose a day. So don't ask me why, but we're doing it to get out of our comfort zone. How does it feel? Uncomfortable! Shaking all over. Nothing is happening. It's like a flat sea. Like totally nothing is happening. 8 meters under the keel. Okay, relax. Breathe out. Breathe in. Okay, point of no return. We are there. Levels dropping. 2.5, 2.5, 2.4. 2.3. What does it say on the map? How much water does it say on the map? 2.2? 2.1? 1.9? 1.8?
Laag water is dat, hè?
Ja, dat is laag, ja. 1.7?
Ja, nee, 1.2 of zo.
1.6? Now, you could have an opinion on how excited I am, but the reason why I was so excited was the depth that was dropping quite rapidly should actually drop only about 15 minutes later, because this was supposed to be the deep part of the trip. Half a meter of water under the keel. Oh my God. Plowing through the mud is what we're doing. So here I would actually like to pause a bit, because Jacco is going to give a very, very good advice right now. 1.4, 1.4. Climbing again, 1.5.
Ja, gewoon weer een beetje richting de grond. Ja, misschien moet je die meter uitzetten.
Nee, ja, die meter uitzetten, dan sta ik helemaal op de grond zo dadelijk.
Nee, helemaal niet. Je moet gewoon de tongen vol.
Ik ga die meter niet uitzetten. No way. So 2 things. First, yes, I should have switched off the depth sounder, because if you would run aground, you would run aground. And there's nothing the depth sounder is going to change about that. And secondly, he actually says follow the buoys. And that was a very good advice. I read an article on that in Zeilen later, which actually pointed out that the buoys are the most accurate thing to follow. Not the maps, not the depth sounder, the buoys. And then, if you run aground, it's meant to be. And that is at the Wadden, obviously, because you don't want to try that on a reef. But at the Wadden, it's meant to be. I trust you, Jacco. That's my problem.
Ja. Hey, kijk, Harlingen. Mooi man.
Yeah, Harlingen. Also beautiful. And we have a Cornish crabber behind us. So if we kind of run aground, then probably they'll start waving like Top Gear. Bye!
Ja.
1.5.
They'll toss us a beer.
Huh?
Maybe they'll toss us a beer
Yeah.
for the next 12 hours.
Hopefully, yeah. So this is actually going to be the episode with the most top tips ever, because Jacco actually has another one on the floor plan. We're now in the corner, right?
Yeah.
We're now
But
entering the corner.
should be 1.2 meters
1.6
with
under.
mean low tide.
But that said I don't oh yeah. So we need
But-
to add.
But the floor plan,
Yeah.
the floor plan changes every 5 years. They don't do anything because it's moving all the time. So it's just following the buoys.
So to just explain it in my own words, the Wadden is a place where water comes in, brings in sediment, and then it goes out, and it puts the sediment at other places. So the trenches where you can go through with the boat, which are on the map, are moving constantly because the water is always moving. So the safest thing to do is just follow the buoys. Then you have to calculate whether or not you could be there with a given tide or rise of the water, and then you should be okay. And if you're not okay, you just wait, and you wait until you get high water again, and then you should be able to get out. 35, which is the buoy 35.
Here we are.
And we're at the beginning, so worst is yet to come. And it already was exciting, so...
The stress level already hit 100 points.
Like, who told you that sailing is relaxed, right? 29, this is the shallow part, right?
Yeah. But starts at 29, going off to 27, and so on.
Why are we doing this?
This is where the fun starts.
So to be really honest, Jacco, thank you. In hindsight, I look a bit stressed, and I'm happy that there was plenty enough water for you not to get off the boat and walk home. Yeah, we're almost there. 25, 05 for the keel.
Center point. 23. Almost no current running. Current is running against. Current is now against us.
0.5. 05, meaning 50 centimeters of water under the keel. Looking at this, I actually seem to be a bit more relaxed, which is good. Hey mate, it's rising. Oh, no mate. Ah!
Yeah, we encountered 50 centimeters in the part. We encountered 50
40.
centimeters, 40 centimeters in the part where it should have been deep enough. And now we're 1 point, or we're at 1 meter over here, the shallow part. So, of course, we're past the
Most shallow part. Except that
the most dangerous part.
kind of walks then, apparently.
It always does, every day.
Well, that's part of the fun then, I guess. But I do feel a bit more comfortable with 1 meter, or no, 0.9 meters under the keel, actually.
Then
I'm not
0.4.
going to congratulate you yet, but it's quite exciting. Really exciting. Oh, wortelen!
Anti-stress carrots.
Ah, stress carrots! Stress carrots! Good! Ah, nice! If you have stress, take a carrot! So I almost wrecked the party because in my enthusiasm I was following that boat, like right over there, but I'm not following the buoys. So thank you Jacco for saving the boat and the man and the mice on it.
Kortom, we zijn bij de Stef I'd.
Ja.
We zitten in Zuidoostrak. Dat betekent dat we er doorheen zijn tot hier. We hebben nog de 3 en de 1 en dan zijn we de rak uit. Maar bij de 5, vanaf de 5 begint de diepte wel weer echt op te lopen. Dus als het goed is, we hebben nu een meter onder de kilo of zo.
Yeah, 1 meter. So freely translated, that was we're almost there. Almost there. 1.4. There is a bit of current here though. 1.6, 1.7, 1.8. Well, we had 1.8 like 2 seconds ago, and I said, "Oh look, it's 1.8," and then we blinked our eyes, and it was 0.8. So in the end, it came to an end, the stressful period, and there was room to breathe again. So we have 2.7 under the keel again, 2.7 meters. The buoys are way less close together, so I guess we're out of the woods. I think we made it, Jacco.
Huh?
I think we made it.
I think so too. Congratulations! Yeah!
High five on that. Woo!
Six of them.
Why do we do this? That smells lovely, the coffee. Really nice smell. So super happy, but we're sailing with Jacco, and he always has these funny things that he then mentions, like, I don't know why, but it kind of put back the stress again. So if you thought we were there, well, we're not. Next up is getting into the harbour of Vlieland. Somebody just mentioned it is 7 meters wide, so we actually cannot go through it sideways. It will not fit. Not that we intend to do so, but
We have a cross current, so
and we have a cross current. So cross your fingers.
let's look at the current. It's quite serious. 2.5 knots of current on our way to Vlieland. Getting there.
Plowing into the current here. Quite a bit indeed. We're doing 7.4 through the water, 3.1 over ground. Yes. And then the through water is a little bit off, but not that much. So final approach. 1, 2, 3, there we go.
Well done.
Potverdorie, bikkels. We hebben het gedaan.
Well done. Jesus Christ, man.
That is what I really like about sailing with Jacco. He basically broadens your horizon, puts you over the edge, and it's super uncomfortable, but super helpful as well, because you do explore new horizons. Loved it. So first part of a 2-part episode, 2-part series, 2-part whatever you call it. Hope you join us next time when we are going to sail back to IJmuiden and Amsterdam. Very interesting episode as well. A lot of stuff happens there. If you've liked this video, leave a like. I like that a lot. Leave a comment. I like that a lot as well. And if you really liked it, hit subscribe and follow me on the adventure. Sail around for a longer period of time with my family. Next episode, part 2. Be there. Sailing wind rose. So, after all this hard work,
Pancakes.
we deserve a pancake. Yeah, baby. Oh, lekker hoor. Dat gaat er wel in, zeg ik dan.